Hello, bullet brain. But what's it really like? Tell me, Lumpy.
What are you all doing up here?
I'm talking to Lumpy.
The dome is amazing, Stefan. I doubt the likes of this has ever been seen on this world.
Thank you, Christian, but I didn't build it alone.
Of course. Well said.
Lumpy, I have some bad news. I still haven't found my missing papers. That means you'll have to do some research over again. Don't say it, I know. I'm sorry, but that's the way it is.
What's going on? Stephen, did you tell Larry the bad news?
What did you do, Redfields, before you came here?
Me? I was a hunter of the king.
Did you catch him?
No, he was too clever, that one. Hunting the monarch across the world, across a named plain, and through a known jungle, until one day I was attacked by strange, metal beasts. Their leader I fought in combat, but I was bested and fell unconscious. When I came to my senses, I found I was in a kind of ship, not of the sea, but of the stars. Eventually, I persuaded my alien captors to let me go.
Persuaded? I'm sure there's more to the story than that.
Perhaps.
I'd like to hear about it sometime.
I'd like to see it animated.
What were you saying, Lumpy? Safara had asked you about space travel?
The ship makes you sleepy. The vibrations make you sleepy.
It gave me a stomach ache, but I've only been on a ship once, and it was only a shuttle.
I don't like cryo.
No one does.
Some do. They think it's a vacation.
Crazies.
Who puts you in cryo?
Whoever is on duty.
It's not a doctor or nurse.
It's just the flick of a switch. On a machine.
What if something goes wrong?
Then they send for a mechanic.
If it does, you will never know about it.
That's true.
That's why the first sleepers were done in secret. And the... I'm sorry, Lumpy, you were going to say.
You can find yourself, almost, on a map. A little spot where you are. And then, you leave that spot. And it's hours of waiting, and days of traveling. There's nothing familiar on the ship, you have only what you took with you. In your mind, you have your past, and your hopes, and the people you grew up with, and the things you own, and the trails of your past, that make you who you think you are. But then, you look through a piece of glass into the nothing, and realize everything you ever believed in doesn't matter to what's on the other side of the glass. And you suddenly realize how many things you do believe in that you never thought about before.
But it's so beautiful. I see the stars every night. They're so beautiful.
Yes, they are. And every one might be a sun with planets, and every planet might have moons. Space is the most beautiful thing you've seen, but you can't touch it. You can't take a souvenir. You can't be part of it. Imagine nothing. Take away everything you can think of. And then, take away more. It's a nothingness, but it's the most miraculous nothingness. And finally you step out into the new world, and you feel
smaller,
taller, 10 times taller, bigger than ever. When you step onto planet again, you can feel the curve of the earth beneath your feet. And the horizon is never very far away, anymore. Even the biggest maps of all the galaxy seems a lot smaller. You can link two parts of the universe together, in you.
It must be different for everyone.
It must be interference from the communications board. We are picking up broadcasts through the wiring, because not all our electrical is shielded.
How do we shield it?
That would take weeks.
Well, can you make it stop, my darling?
Of course, Pumpkin. Just don't use these circuits until I get the lines onto a new breaker.
Lumpy there you are. Let's play chess, shall we? I haven't played since last year. Let's just castle to begin with and get the game going. All right. It's your move. Take your time. No hurry. You don't know how to play. Never mind, I'll teach you.